I'm Dave Froehlich. Thanks for watching this CrimeWatch YouTube exclusive, where we take a look back at recent crime stories that have been making headlines in our area and across the state. New body camera video shows the moment a night out on 6th Street turned deadly. Happened in December when Austin police tried to approach a man outside of a bar. Fox 7 Austin's Lauren Rangel takes a look at the video, which shows the moment police approach a man outside the bar on 6th and the shootout happens.
Minutes before midnight on December 16th.
Who is it? Group right here.
Austin police make their way to Soho Lounge on 6th Street. An employee of the bar tells officers he wasn't letting someone in.
I think the dude was not wanting to be searched.
The suspect in yellow is 29-year-old Trey Hernandez.
He put his hand in his pocket. There was a bulge in his pocket.
Police say Hernandez was attempting to bring a gun into the bar, which is illegal in Texas.
He's got a gun in his pocket. Who? This guy right here.
Body cam video shows officers make their way over to Hernandez in the corner.
But hey, do we have that stop if you try to get in?
But as they approach, footage shows Hernandez pulling out his gun. Surveillance video from another angle shows Hernandez firing his gun in the direction of officers and bystanders. 3 officers fired back. 3 bystanders were injured and taken to the hospital. Only 1 had serious injuries. No Austin police officers were injured. Hernandez died on the scene.
I got hands. You got hands? Back up, Chris. I got hands.
I got it. Go.
There's both a criminal and administrative investigation happening. Investigators are also looking to see if the injuries from the bystanders came from police or Hernandez's firearm. All 3 of the officers involved are now on administrative duty per APD protocol. Well, the search is on for an arsonist as firefighters spent the New Year's weekend battling several fires they say were intentionally set in southeast Austin. AFD responded to 5 suspicious fires at 4 different spots. 4 of the fires were within 10 minutes of each other. 2 were started at the Jimmy Clay Golf Course, another in a shed near Rodriguez Elementary School. All of these fires are under investigation, and it's unknown whether they're connected.
We can't say which ones we deem connected right now, but we are investigating all of them as fairly suspicious.
AFD says the type of charges the suspect or suspects could face will be determined based on the findings of their investigation. Austin police believe accused serial killer Raul Mesa Jr. may be linked to a cold case from 2018. Austin police were able to file a search warrant to gain access to Mesa's Gmail account. Fox 7 Austin's Jessica Rivera has details on why police believe this will help them discover more information about the crimes he's admitted to.
Raul Mesa Jr. is sitting in the Travis County Jail after admitting to the murder of Gloria Elizabeth Lofton in 2019 and Jesse Fraga in 2023. Mesa was arrested for the murder of Fraga on May 29th after he confessed to the murders over the phone to Austin police.
Here's a serial killer that justice was not served.
During the time of Mesa's arrest, he had a cell phone on him. Police were able to pull a Google account linked to that phone. According to a search warrant the Austin Police Department filed on January 2nd, the police are looking to obtain Mesa's Google data from November 1st, 2016 through May 29, 2023. Police are searching the account after a detective identified an APD cold case homicide from 2018 that matches the MO of Mesa.
This man's been ruining generations of lives through decades, so we're going to hopefully make it stop.
Mesa claimed to have shot 2 people in San Antonio from the end of 2018 to the beginning of 2019. This information is still under investigation. The search warrant also says police believe Mesa committed additional sexual assaults and murders after his supervised release in 2016 and believe the data from the Google account will assist the police department in corroborating Mesa as a suspect in the murder of Gloria Lofton, Jesse Fraga, and the shooting he admitted to in San Antonio, as well as additional cold case homicides.
One teenager is dead and others behind bars after a shooting in Round Rock on New Year's Day. Police say that teenage suspect is now charged with manslaughter in the case. Fox 7 Austin's Amanda Ruiz has more.
Yeah, the Williamson County Sheriff's Office came out to this street in Round Rock for the reports of a suspicious death. When they came out here, that's when they found that 17-year-old dead with a gunshot wound. His family now says he'll be remembered as their protector. On the first morning of 2024, the Williamson County Sheriff's Office was called out to this part of Arezzo Drive in response to a shooting. There, they found 17-year-old Dare Bowser dead with an obvious gunshot wound. Bowser's family still can't believe he's gone.
He was the best person I ever met. He's my best friend.
Bowser's little sister, aunt, and mother spoke to Fox 7 Austin the day of the shooting.
It's my son. I'm my firstborn.
They say he was a loving big brother who was funny, a great rapper, and always put his family first.
My baby is the sweetest. He was everything to me. Even when we was, not getting along, he was still, he was my mama's rock.
The Wilco Sheriff's Office has not released details as to what led up to the shooting death of Bowser, but the department has confirmed a juvenile suspect is in custody and charged with manslaughter in connection to this case. Due to the suspect's age, no other information can be released. As for Bowser's family, they are calling for gun reform.
I just want people to know if there's anything that you can do to stop violence, do that. Especially gun violence. It's killing our boys. We losing sons out here, and it's senseless violence.
This case is now in the hands of the county attorney's office. Reporting in Round Rock, Amanda Ruiz, Fox 7 Austin News.
Also in Round Rock, police are looking for 3 men in an assault outside of a sports bar. Back on December 12th, police were called to the Twin Peaks on Louis Henna Boulevard. They say the men attacked 2 others in the parking lot, even pointed a gun in the direction of the victims. Both those victims suffered minor injuries. Before officers arrived, the suspects took off in a silver Jeep Latitude. If you recognize any of these men or have information about the fight, you're asked to please call Round Rock Police. New details have been revealed in Caitlyn Armstrong was pregnant around the time of her arrest. That's according to court filings by her defense team obtained by the Daily Mail. Filings of that defense team argue that if the jury had known about this, they would have given Armstrong a more lenient sentence. A jury convicted Armstrong of shooting and killing pro cyclist Anna Mariah Wilson last year. Back in the fall, she was sentenced to 90 years in prison. Over the recent holidays, cameras caught people stealing items from a truck in Lago Vista. The owner of the truck is a disabled veteran. Fox 7 Austin's CrimeWatch reporter Meredith Aldis has that story.
2 o'clock in the morning, the blink camera went off.
The video shows 3 people in a Lago Vista neighborhood opening the doors to Stephen Kelleher's truck and rummaging through it.
They took everything,
including clothes, Christmas presents, money, military memorabilia, his ID, and medication to help keep him alive.
It's basically like my house was in there.
Kelleher is a disabled Army veteran who had a liver transplant in 2019.
I've been trying to help people ever since.
He says he volunteers with Team Rubicon, a veteran-led nonprofit that helps communities during disasters.
We cut the way in for emergency vehicles to get in and out to save people. Hurricanes, tornadoes, any type of disaster.
He says he travels often with them. That's why so many of his belongings were in his truck at the time.
Taking everything that somebody has is horrible.
Kelleher says he lives to help people, but has now become a victim.
I go help people that I've never met before, old, young, never seen them. We just pull up to them. And I go there long before I see them. If somebody I see needs help or asks for help, I would have literally given them all the same stuff out of my truck if they just asked for it. I literally work to volunteer and help people. I live life to help people, and to see the opposite happen is pretty bad.
As more people become victims, police are reminding people to lock, take, hide.
So lock your car, take your keys with you, hide anything that's in the vehicle so it's not in plain view.
Meredith Aldis, Fox 7 Austin News.
In San Antonio, police have arrested a father and son in connection with the deaths of Savannah Soto and her boyfriend, Matthew Guerra. 19-year-old Christopher Preciado has been charged with capital murder, and 53-year-old Ramon Preciado is charged with abuse of a corpse in the case. Police say a cell phone they found while collecting evidence near Soto and Guerra's bodies led detectives to the suspect vehicle. Police say the deaths were the result of a drug deal gone wrong. Soto and Guerra were killed on December 21st, just before midnight, 5 days before their bodies were found. Soto was 9 months pregnant and a week past her due date. Police say Christopher Preciado is the alleged sole killer in the case, but that his father helped hide the bodies. Police in Maine are asking for help as they try to identify 4 suspects who were caught on camera burglarizing a cannabis store. Fox 7 Austin's Angela Shen has a look at the video.
It was business as usual on Thursday at Delta Bros and Twisted Liquors, but early Wednesday morning, it was a different story. The owners say the suspects broke in through this window, and when they got inside, they got away with tens of thousands of dollars worth of merchandise. At 2:53, a white Kia pulls up. The suspects get out of the car with boxes and break the window to the store. They can be seen breaking glass cases and grabbing things off the shelves.
It was like nicotine disposable vapes, edibles from CBD edibles that we sell with the THC and stuff like that. Some glass pieces, electronics devices that we sell. I mean, it was a big chunk of change.
In minutes, they come back out, dumping boxes of product into the car. The owners didn't want to be on camera because they're worried about their safety.
For us, it's very painful because like this is our future. It's the only thing we have. This is how we get paid. This is how we support our family.
The burglary mainly happened on the Delta Bros side of the store, but a suspect tried to grab a bottle on the Twisted Liquors side.
You know, they're kids. But the thing about it, this is not what they're doing. Is not kid stuff. You know, they're breaking into people's property and stealing what we work so hard for. You know, it's a lot of money and it's a lot of sweat and blood and tears and everything, you know, so it's hard.
The businesses have only been open for about 2 years. This isn't the first time they've been broken into. It happened in August as well. As Manor police look for help identifying these suspects, the owners want others to know this is happening.
So we just want to alert the community of Manor, Elgin, Austin to be aware that there's a lot of burglary going on, stealing cars.
The thing that we can do is try to work as a community and try to find some type of way of bringing these people to justice.
The owners say they're still calculating how much they've lost. If you have any idea who these suspects are, you can call Manor Police and give them that information. Well, we end in Houston, where a customer who shot and killed a robber at a taqueria will not be facing charges. Harris County grand jury no-billed the shooter who was at the El Ranchito restaurant when Eric Washington went in and robbed several customers. The owner of the taqueria spoke with Fox to give his reaction to the jury's decision.
Me siento bien, tranquilo, por la persona esa que salvó las personas. Yeah.
He says that he feels good, that it doesn't bother him. I mean, he wasn't I think anybody in that situation would have done the same. They only care about how for their safety, and I believe he did what he had to do.
Surveillance video showed the customer shooting Washington 9 times. We appreciate you watching the Fox 7 Austin Crime Watch YouTube exclusive. Our Crime Watch stories run each Monday on Fox 7 Austin News at 9. If you miss them, you can watch anytime on our new Fox Local Connected TV app, which is free to download, and you can watch on Roku, Android TV, Apple TV, Fire TV, and now Vizio and Samsung. And for more on the stories highlighted in this episode, you can go to our website, fox7austin.com, and don't forget to subscribe to the Fox 7 Austin YouTube channel.